Hi, this is Jijo. I thought of creating this video because I've been getting a lot of queries in the comment box asking about the course, which is VARC 1000 course. When is the right time to start the course? What this course all about? I did do a video some time ago, but I thought that I'll do a much more detailed video in terms of what this course is about, what this course can do, what this course does not do. And if you then wish to be a part of this particular course, I will leave a link to the description box, then you can find out more detail. Just to talk about this particular course, what this course is. So essentially, this is a course that I started, I would believe 2 years ago. That's when I started this course with the aim of creating, improving your scores, right? So the basic about this particular course are this set of pre-recorded video lessons. So these are pre-recorded video lessons. These are not per se live course. This is the course wherein you can watch this video as per your convenience. So the way in which the course is designed is that there are these 80, now the number of lessons have been increased a bit. I'll explain that. So I have basically designed the course in terms of week wise, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, week 5, week 6. Once that is done, certain strategy lessons for 4 set of blocks of strategy lesson I've created. So if we start with week 1, you can actually see this is the lesson name. The duration is about 19-20 minutes videos. So it starts with what is VRC 1000, how it's an eight-week plan, how we can manage the course with about 8 weeks of prep. What is VRC test? What is reading comprehension in the cat like? How is paragraph jumble? So all these are created first just to get an understanding about what VRC is all about. Then comes a week 2 lessons. So when I get to week 2 lesson, it is about how do I read something? What is the effective way of reading a text? So for that, we need to understand the purpose of an author. Now let's look at what about sentences. Each sentence has a particular function. Some sentence behave as an idea that the author wants to share. Some sentence explains the idea. Some sentence example of that idea. Some sentence explains that example. So what is the function of each sentence? Therefore, what is the function of one paragraph? And then using that function of paragraph, can I map the paragraph in terms of looking at each sentence, figure out what is an important sentence from that particular paragraph? Gets into passage. When I read the passage, can I look at the logical flow of idea of the particular passage? These are one lessons, and there are certain tests towards the end as well. And then comes week 3 lessons. Week 3, I get into author. How do we have to? One is the author, sorry, and then we have a question creator. The author writes, the passage is created by someone else, the question is created by someone else. And the question, you've got options. How do you identify some options are right, some options are wrong? It starts with option traps, a couple of lessons on those. These lessons are roughly about 30 minutes each. Then you have a global question, which is the main idea, main primary purpose, those sort of questions. How do I deal with those questions? Then local questions, specific question. Also look at how do I look at reading the mind of a question when it comes to paragraph summary question? How is paragraph jumble question created? How is odd sentence question created? And in each of these lessons, what you actually see is there is a test before you start the lesson. So you have to first complete the test. So the one way the course is designed, because it's not a live course, the engagement largely happens to forcing you to take the test before you look at the lesson. Each lesson is not sort of gyan. It is more in terms of practical application of the skill set that is needed. So before, let's say, watching the lesson, you have to then take the test, and then you can watch the lesson. For example, you can take the test, you can check the solution as to how we did, and then you can click and watch that lesson, which will run here, right? So that's how the program works. And then gets into week number 4. So once we looked at how do we understood how to read the passage, then we get into how to understanding the author, how the understand the author, understand the question setter, how options are created. One other thing that this particular week number 4 lesson gets into is critical thinking, critical reasoning as an idea. This is important. You look at a lot of this CAT question has got questions based on things like what is it? Which of the following can strengthen the argument, weaken the argument, assumptions there, and also critical thinking per se is a good skill to have. So we look at critical thinking in RC. We'll also look at critical thinking in paragraph summary, paragraph jumble, notes, and this as well. and then gets into week 5. Now, week 5 is application starts. We look at different kind of passages, social science passages, humanity passages. So you take that particular thing and we'll deal with that. Right? So that's the plan. And then gets into week number 6, which is about paragraph jumbles and odd sentence and paragraph summary. So this will give you, so this each week is about total about 5 hours worth of videos. So 5 to 6 hours worth of videos. So ideally you can start anytime. CAT is 90 days away. So you've got what, 12 days. You can start even today. You can start in September as well. And you can obviously go at a pace in which it is convenient to you. And once that is done, I've created strategy lessons. These strategy lessons, I'm in the process of creating these things. So, or wherein we take about reading comprehension. Is it possible? So, for example, CAT has got 40 minutes. So I'll have to probably deal with the reading comprehension in about 28, 30 minutes, and VN is about 12, 15 minutes, or 10 minutes to 12 minutes. How do I do that? So we have strategy lessons. So these are small strategy lessons like this that I'll do. Strategy lesson 2, strategy lesson 3, strategy lesson 4. I will also be adding section tests as well. So this is the course. This is the course. This is basically the VRC 1000 as a course. And this is, so if you look at, this is the site where you get detailed. And this course is essentially the course which is the VRC 1000 Lite. The price is 2,500 plus GST, and there are certain additional loyalty benefit if you are a past student of Career Launcher or a present student of Career Launcher. That's a course. Then there are some people, let's say, want additional stuff. So there is some live strategy sessions, which I'll start from the mid of September. There are also this thing called daily dose, which is, let me go back and talk about those. So these are tests which happens like for instance, the daily test. So you have starting from August 16th, this got started. This is the daily practice. So which happens Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, goes on like that. So that is a part of the Plus program. If somebody needs that kind of practice, and another part of the Plus program, there are additional sectional tests as well. And then you have these live sessions, which will happen. So the dates can go up and down a bit. So a lot of feedbacks I'm getting from the students, and I added certain things to the course as well. So this is a course. So the VRC 1000 as a course is designed to be something that you can do as a do-it-yourself course. It's a DIY course without my intervention. Though, what I've done is also to have, oops, sorry, so I have already opened it. So I also have, also created, there is a channel which you can see, one second, let me just go there, okay, yeah. So if I go here, whether it is VRC 1000 or the VRC Plus students, there is a Telegram channel. So this is the Telegram channel where I give a lot of additional input. And very recently I started this exercise known as CAT a day, pick up one passage from the CAT. So there are stuff there. So pick up, let's say, passages from the CAT and then give it as an exercise and then solve it. I also started a group where the people can interact with me. So as and when I have time, I respond to the doubt. But yeah, but per se the course is, I'm not promised that I'm going to solve the doubt, but whenever I get time, I answer the students' doubt, and whatever issue that they have, I'll does those things. So that's the group that happens here as well. So this is the course. Therefore, to answer the question, can you join the course now? Yes, you can. Is there any start date for the course? There is nothing called a start date for the course. The course starts when you start. It is up to you to follow the logic of this particular course and improve your score. So if you wish to be a part of the particular course, I'll leave the details there. You can do a trial. You can probably check out this course for about 7 days and then see. So even if, let's say, you start with the course today or maybe in the month of September, you still have still be able to manage the whole course. I hope this made sense. If you have any specific question, please do ask in the comment box. I'll be more than happy to reply to those comments.